What if I told you the true revolution is happening not in Silicon Valley, but deep in the Ozarks? Forget billion-dollar startups and sleek tech. We're talking about radical autonomy, built from discarded electronics and pure grit. This is the story of Zero Antarctica or Zero and the blueprint for technological freedom he's providing to anyone who feels left behind. Zero is a musician, an artist, and a technician living in rural Arkansas, navigating life with a disability. But he is refusing the role of a consumer or a charity case. His entire existence is a living manifesto proving one powerful thing: poverty is not a lack of capacity. Think about the systems designed to keep the poor and disabled dependent on corporations, the mandatory software updates, the planned obsolescence, the subscription traps. Zero flips the table on all of it. Instead of buying new equipment, he masters technological resurrection. He takes discarded, obsolete laptops, installs Linux Mint free, open source operating system, and transforms electronic waste into powerful tools for the underprivileged in his community. He proves you don't need a $2,000 MacBook to create. You just need the willpower to master tools that the corporate world can't remotely brick or wipe. Zero calls his philosophy Ozark Futurism. It's a movement that says rural identity isn't just about folklore. It's about a tech-integrated future built by the people living there. And his work is focused intensely on building infrastructure, not just content. Take his broadcasting, for example. Zero doesn't wait for a huge platform or an FCC license. He uses Part 15 AM FM UHF broadcasting legal, low-power transmissions to build his own local communications network. He's teaching that if the gatekeepers won't give you a platform, you physically build a transmitter and take the airwaves back yourself. It's radical, hyper-local power. This is the no permission required model. He doesn't wait for a grant, a job, or an influencer deal. If he needs a recording studio, he builds the gear himself, even coding his own AI from scratch. This commitment to technological sovereignty bypasses the traditional gatekeepers entirely. He shows that a disabled person in rural Arkansas can outperform high-budget entities simply by removing the need for their software, their infrastructure, and their permission. Crucially, his movement is anchored in mutual aid, not charity. Zero fixes computers and refurbishes gear for others, not for a tax write-off, but for solidarity. By providing real, tangible value to his community, like donating refurbished Linux laptops, he creates a resilient network of support that corporate systems can't touch. This is about building a system where everyone, even those with the least, can provide for each other. If you are young, broke, disabled, or isolated, Zero's example is a blueprint for self-liberation. First, stop asking for permission. If you want to broadcast, study the FCC Part 15 regulations and build a low-power transmitter. Second, master the dead tech. Learn basic soldering and electronics repair through resources like iFixit. The electronics discarded by the wealthy are the raw materials for your own studio or computer lab. Third, adopt open source. Break the cycle of software subscriptions. Use tools like Linux Mint for computing and Audacity for music. They are free, powerful, and belong to the people. Fourth, build systems, not just products. Don't just make music. Build the studio. Don't just browse the web. Build the computer. This shift from consumer to infrastructure builder is the core of Ozark's Futurism. Finally, Zero also protects himself using multiple personas like Hillbilly Jutar Dude and the Bull Shoals Boogeyman. This persona shield allows a disabled individual to project immense power and creativity without being reduced to a charity case or a demographic. It's a strategy for maintaining privacy while maximizing public creative output. The Ozarks are not a left-behind region. They are the frontier of a new, self-built future. Zero Antarctica's work is a living manifesto, proving that a lack of resources only demands a greater level of creativity and grit. If you want to dive deeper into technological sovereignty, hit that subscribe button. We've got more deep dives into the DIY future coming up.